very easy. Okay, if we look at the head, just put it into a simple shape. This.
Still.
Roughly, okay, where the eyes
这里
are.
就可以了。
Okay, so cut it into thirds like this, and this is where the eye is going to be. So horses' eyes tend to stick out. So next you can split things into parts where, okay, mouth. And you can sort of think about cutting into thirds again.
Not good for hotel to not pick up phone calls like that.
I know, only 5 minutes. That's for reservation. New reservation.
Oh, you're kidding me.
And sometimes they're not here. They're overseas.
Oh, damn, yeah. That too.
Okay, so the mouth, mouth cut into thirds
鼻孔
in
And
this
nostril.
front part, okay? So cut into thirds, and then the lip is basically on the bottom third, okay? And then the nose is, it takes up another third of the space. So just get this rough idea in our brain, and then we'll go into details more. So ears, okay, pretty much right at that top 2 corners. And that's your rough idea of the horse. So we can try to go into more detail, okay, where the cheek can go, say, halfway. So you could make this all into one big chunk, okay, and that's the cheek.
Oh, that's very clever.
Okay, so now we're gonna do another one, but we'll go into a little bit more detail, so we can do a bigger version. So we can do a bigger head. And notice that on the top of this facet, you want to thin in, okay? Thin in, okay? And this line and this line are pretty much parallel, okay? So just keep that in mind when you're doing that. Okay, a line going down, line going down. Okay. So the front part of the snout, see how I made it into a square? So it's not really meant to be a square, it should be more of a rectangle in the front, like this. So you just want to change that if you have it in a square. So this part is probably important, or this shape. And then again, cut into thirds. And then the eye will be roughly here. And eye over here. So notice that there's a bump that actually comes out to form the eye. So you want to, from here to here, okay, that's the, what do you call it, the top bit of where the, could be a bone, you know, muscle coming out to the eye. And then this one going here, and then, so you're trying to formulate like something is sticking out from this shape, you know. And then same on this side, you want to make sure that they're kind of like in line. So all of this bit, it seems to wrap around the eye like that. So from here to this top part, like temple area, goes around to the eye. Sort of halfway of this. So the cheek will go all the way around, and there's a line here that joins to the eye, the inner side of the eye. So when we know about these sort of structure, we could actually utilize brush strokes accordingly to where it is. Okay, so nose, okay, sticking on this side, and then so again looking at this part of the shape. So they have pretty big nostrils, right, horses. And then the lip, again, it doesn't reach out all the way to the bottom of the eye like birds. Okay, this one, it's just quite pretty much in the front. And there's a little bit of a chin, a little bit of a lip. So all that chin and lip, okay, it's just if you want to go further. But you want to make sure the nose takes up a strong part, or big part of the horse's feature. So between the nostrils and the cheek is where you have to imagine that all the bones and muscles are going back and forth like that. So from here to here is all like muscles going, connecting like that. So this area here and this area here are the most prominent, and then you want to make this and this connect like that. Then you get ears outside. So once you got that, you can pretty much use or think about how you want to do your strokes to create your horse. So the horse's sort of shape is probably the most important, and proportions of body and all that. So the face is not that important. So I'll get everyone to use a big brush now, or a medium brush if you have a medium sized brush. When doing, say,
I wonder how he feels.
so when doing the head for the horse, you just have to keep this shape in mind, okay? So this part and this part, okay, are the ones which you want to make sure it's nice and strong. So we're talking about the nose, snout part, and then the cheeks. And from that point on, you can just do an outline on the top, and then if you know where the eye is, you can just roughly pinpoint the eye. And then between, say, the snout and the cheeks, you just have to give a hint that it joins. Okay.
Bull-headed horse. Yeah.
Okay. Eyes. Ears.
我也是哈的感觉，
哦，是不是要弄一个
应该用个淡
废
墨吧？
的吧？
对啊，
然后我就觉得，
对啊，我觉得，yeah, I know. Oopsie.
So you're just basically molding with your brush, okay? Just do as many hits as you can. And you can go like this. Eyes. Nose.
Yeah,
Cheek.
that looks like a dog.
Yeah, just try to get the shape. And you're trying to practice where you're trying to mold out the horse's head. So don't think about too much about the eyes. So think about silhouette as well.
My horse look very bad. 我第一次在一只马身上看到芦花，
So
什么是如画？
芦花，芦花。
this up for you guys so you see what I'm trying to do. Okay, cheek, snout. Okay, top of the upper line, and then this one here is all the zigzag with your brush. So this is your goal with your strokes. Can you see? You can add the eyes if you want, okay? And if it's convenient, you see most of the ones I'm practicing doesn't have much clear eyes. Okay, so cheek, snout or nose, and then join it together. Ears. Try to create this. So this is the key secret that I keep practicing to make the shape of the horse. If you have some space left, just practice this.
Ooh.
Just do this, please. Okay, see what I'm doing? Cheek, snout, line. That's the horse's head. Can you see? Do this. Cheek, snout, line, and then
Cha 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 more. We have a song.
2 strokes again. 1, 2. You got that? And then line, and then cha cha cha.
Oh no, he got converted.
So even if you look at like this shape is probably more desirable.
Oh no.
And can you see that if you want to make it a bit more obvious it's a horse, you see how I'm forming the silhouette, see? I'm sticking this part out. And then I could slowly form the shape, see? I could put the eyes sticking out on this side. cheek, nose,
Cheeks.
Cha cha cha.
Nose.
and then line.
Line.
Cha, cha, cha. Okay, now we added more details, right? We can add more details. See, add a little bit more here for the eye on the other side. Okay, here a little bit more for the nose. Yes. So as you get better, you start to say, I want to do this line first, and then you know exactly where your cheeks are going to be and your nose. Yes.
That's really
Up. Or
head down.
the shape of the horse.
Diamond.
Triangle.
Yep, diamond triangle. So basically like this. Okay.
Kite.
And this is round. Easy, right? Now the tricky part is trying to add the cheeks. Okay, so you have to think about where the cheeks should be coming from. So if you look at, say, the top of the head all the way down, you could sort of cut it into 4 bits. Okay, so 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, center line. Where the cheeks are going to end will be roughly here. Okay. Usually you can put in the cheeks, but I don't usually do cheeks that much if I'm doing a front on like this. So if you were to do this sort of horse painting where the horse is facing you, you probably don't do this technique. It's better to actually draw it out where you do the eyes and then do one side which is shaded and nose, and then you sort of go like this. And ears like so. So this one can be a little bit tricky. You can do it more like one side which has the shading. So you go like this. So that's all on the left hand side or right side of the face, and then you can okay, like that. You don't want to see too much of the mouth, you just want to form the shape at this point. So if we were to do horse's hair, again you press down on a flat area and twist your brush so it spreads out like this. And then you can add in, hairs like
so
that.
the main thing is the hair. It covers everything.
It can. You have to do it right though.
Yeah, I didn't.
If we were to say do this with just ink, you can go, see that? So you see this line? It represents all that on the side. So see if you could do this for me. This. One side shaded, one side, just little touches, okay? And then if you want, add a bit of, yeah.
I have a kangaroo.
A nice horse face, okay? You try to get the feeling of a nice horse face. The feeling.
Feeling. Nothing more than feeling.
So,
You're there probably going, what the hell are these kids doing? Wednesday has become a very interesting class.
so like this, pretty much. That's what I want to see from you guys.
Shakaboom, chuk chuk chuk. Oh, I have a wolf.
So, you could also try to capture these strokes. That's something that you guys are doing at the moment.
What do we do wrong?
Wait, doing something?
Wrong.
I thought we were doing nothing.
No, you're getting somewhere.
I'm not sure about that.
Okay, so to make it simplified, can you see this? Can you see this? So this is the nose. Yeah, so just imagine a butt open. Okay, nose, eyes. Can you see that? So you need to have something drooping down, this part and this part. And then you just have to split this into a shape. And then this one joins it. So it'll be like this, droop, droop. Do we get that understanding? So when we do our actual practice, we go like this. This is the if this is the nostril part, then we go cheek, head, done.
Rabbit. Rabbit. Welcome.
The lion, like
Oh yeah.
puffy hair, and the female has no hair.
Lion. What do we have in Australia?
哎，蓝烟应该很好画吧？
We don't have lion.
We've got a kangaroo.
Yeah. We don't have dangerous animals, eh?
We've got snakes and
Snake.
Yeah, true.
got lots of snakes and
And
Spider.
jellyfish in oceans.
jellyfish.
And deadly
So
octopus.
sharks.
And octopus. Oh yeah, sharks.
So this is what I want to see from everyone. Basically like this.
Ah,
Okay,
我的天哪。
I try.
So one, so this one, if you want, you could apply a little bit of the eye once you've got everything right.
This horse's nose is very weird.
So be good to try to exaggerate this one a little bit.
No straw, no straw.
So it'll be like okay.
I thought painting was supposed to be relaxing.
It's relaxing for me.
You enjoying the torture.
So we like this nice broad area white, okay?
아리래.
We're combining what we've just learned on the side and what we've learned on the front and put it together. So it's 3/4 view, this one. So you have to think about that. It goes on an angle like this. And you see more of the cheek on this side than this side. Eyes.